Sylvia Perez, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, Gabby and I yesterday, one of the Reddit topics that was trending, and we were speaking about this yesterday, is has Chicago in 2025 become more of a food town than a sports town? And my take on that was, hey, if you ask folks in the 1990s when the Bulls, no, this is a sports town. In the 80s during Mike Ditka, this is a Bears town. Now there's an argument
Different
to be made.
story.
Yeah, our sports teams haven't exactly been crushing it of late. I mean, World Series in 2016, but I think that was the last championship, right?
Oh, and that was fun, wasn't it?
It was
Been a
so
while.
great.
No, you have such a good point. So let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chicago Gourmet, but it's our annual food and wine festival. We call it Chicago Gourmet, but think of like the Miami one and the Colorado one. So Chicago Gourmet this year, how ironic. The theme this year is Step Up to the Plate. So they are combining Chicago food with Chicago sports. So funny you should talk about this. But the James Beard Award, which is the Oscars of the food world, for the last several years have been here in Chicago. Years ago, Rahm Emanuel and Sam Toya from the Illinois Restaurant Association said, let's see if we can get the James Beard Award. And everybody said, there's no way you're pulling that out of New York. So they went, they talked to the James Beard people, and they got it the next year. Wow. We have the James Beard Award for at least another 3 years, and then we're going to, try to continue to get it. But I believe, and I want you guys to tell me if you agree with this, I love to travel, I love to go everywhere. I think we are one of the best restaurant cities in the world, bar none.
1,000%.
Right?
The best. I can't find the kind of Mexican food that I like personally anywhere else. The hot dogs and the pizza.
Right.
Like those three categories, to me, Chicago is the spot.
And then add up the atmosphere too.
Oh, yeah.
Every place you go into is just gorgeous.
Well, and I have a theory that I think because the winters here are so hard, that we don't have anything else to do but eat and drink. So these chefs have stepped up. And I mean, you go to any restaurant, the coolest thing is you go to the neighborhoods and you are eating. I mean, we have the only Michelin-starred Filipino restaurant in the world. It's here in Chicago.
I did not know that.
Kasama in Ukrainian Village. It's amazing. In our neighborhoods, people really kind of want to have their culture be discovered. And how do we do it? We do it through food.
That's a good point.
Yeah, no, we are, I don't want to say the best because, but I'm telling you, we're top 3 in the world. I
think we are.
Yeah.
Sylvia, you are so passionate about this topic. You are the absolute rock star good choice for this particular program. It's called Tasting Chicago.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Okay, so Tasting Chicago is basically our way of showing Chicago culture through food, kind of what I just mentioned. So what we're doing is we're going throughout the city from neighborhood to neighborhood. We're going to go out to the suburbs, neighborhood to neighborhood, town to town, and we are asking you, our viewers, to let us know where we can come. We want you to give us some suggestions. So we're doing this really fun thing. I have already gotten some requests from some of our colleagues, and I hope to get from you guys as well to go to their favorite places. So we have already hit a couple of spots. And I love it too because I'm such a foodie that I'm discovering places I never knew about. But the first couple of episodes, we decided we were going to do kind of a format where it's iconic restaurant, a trendy viral food, and then maybe also the trending cocktails. So first episode was really interesting because what's old is new again. And well, this isn't it, but I got to talk to you about this since this has popped up right now.
Yeah, please.
So this is a viral cinnamon roll that has gone crazy on TikTok. Guess how much it weighs? 3 pounds.
Oh, wow.
3 pounds?
It is a 3-pound cinnamon roll. And here's the best part. You can go to the London House Chicago and sit on that beautiful rooftop. Have you guys been to that rooftop?
Yes.
We were talking about this yesterday.
Okay.
It's
Beautiful.
the most popular place to get engaged right now.
I believe it. They have that gorgeous area.
Yeah.
But besides the amazing views, you're going to have this 3-pound cinnamon roll. And it is crazy. They have a huge gravy ladle thing that you pour the sugar all over. It's about 15 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you split that with what, 10 of
I
your
think
closest
so.
friends?
Yeah, I want to
and
know the
everyone's
nutrition
full?
facts
Yeah.
and the serving size on that, baby.
And at first I thought, how can something that large be delicious? Well,
that's what I was
it's
thinking.
delicious. They do this Japanese technique where they do something to moisturize it, and I'm not going to try to pronounce the word because I'll get it wrong, but whatever that technique is, it works. It's so moist and so delicious. And you know what? It's fun because you go with a bunch of friends and it just causes frivolity and it makes you happy, right? It's so much fun. And I mean, you're sitting at the top of the London House, which the view, if you've not been, you see
Gorgeous.
the Tribune Tower, you see Wrigley Building, and then, you know, right behind you is the lake, straight to the end of the confluence, the water. It's stunning. It's pretty. I mean, what more could you want in Chicago?
Honestly,
you know,
Checks a lot of boxes.
it's so cool. So that's one of the things. And then we also go to Wicker Park to discover this viral hamburger that is a Wagyu burger. And it's a Chicagoan who is a professional skateboarder. He became friends, he goes to Texas in the winter, and he became friends with this Michelin-starred chef from California. And they both realized they had this love of burgers, so they started making these burgers. And when he was in Texas, people were going, these burgers are so good, you should sell them. So what they started doing a pop-up. The burgers went crazy, people wanted to have them. So they opened a place, and here you go, there's the burger right there.
Wagyu, tell me what that is. I'm a novice
basically
here.
it's a massaged cow.
Fancy.
Live the good
so
life.
it's still like
It's good
cow
It's
beef.
it's cow
But
beef,
it's
but it's a very happy cow
okay.
who gets the best treatment, and as a result, the meat is like butter. I mean, it
It's so good,
melts in
Anthony.
your mouth.
Oh my-
So
you've
here
had
they
it?
are.
Yes.
Oh,
okay,
it's so
Gabby's
good.
had it.
This hamburger is insane, and there's Neen. Neen, as I said, is a professional skateboarder. Neen has opened 2 locations, and you're going to love the name.
What is it?
And since we're digital, I think I'm safe saying this. It's called NADC, which stands for Not a Damn Chance. And he says it's not a damn chance because there is not a damn chance you're going to keep this thing on. You're going to eat the whole thing. Yeah, it's
I cannot
love
wait
to
to
go test
visit.
him on
it's delicious. There's 2 locations. There's one in the Fulton Market area, and it's this cute little dive bar. Yes.
I need to go there
Yes,
tomorrow.
I'll take you. We'll go. It's a cute little dive bar. Like you'll love. It's kind of you would like it too because I feel like you're kind
I
of
love
he's
the
old
dive
chill.
bar.
He's
We were
yeah,
just talking
yeah.
about Sylvia,
That-
we were just talking about Miller High
Okay,
Life
so
and
this
things.
is right up your alley.
Right in
so
my wheelhouse.
there's this dive bar. It's so cute, and they serve this NADC burger, and that's the only thing on the menu because that's what they do to perfect.
Love it.
They have cocktails too, and it's kind of funny. Their cocktails are think of like Hawaiian kind of cocktails,
Cute.
which is interesting. And just one of the best burgers. And I teased Neen. I said, Neen, what's the chance I'm not gonna like this burger? And he said, not a damn chance.
Sylvia, let me ask you this. So there have been food review shows here in
Right.
Chicago over the years, but tasting Chicago, you're taking a little bit of a different angle, correct?
Yeah, we're not really reviewing anything. We're telling stories. To give you an example, we did a story at Gay House Cafe, which is often voted the most romantic restaurant in the city of Chicago. Have you been?
I have not
I'm
been.
sure you have.
Fondue, yes.
Yeah, because you know you're going to go. So think fondue, but at a whole nother
Yes.
level.
Okay, like a classy
On
level.
steroids,
Yes,
yeah.
and in fact, talk about proposals. Gay Haas would probably challenge London House for the number of proposals.
We should let
yeah.
that
Over its
gal
60
know.
years in business, they've had more than 15,000 proposals. This is their anniversary year, and they've asked people to write letters about your experience at Gay Haas. This is where you proposed to your wife. This is where you did this. This is where you celebrated life. And they asked everybody to send in letters, and they had a contest, and whoever wins is going to get 1 free meal a year for the rest of your life.
Oh, cool.
And
Sylvia,
how
that's
fun is that?
so
Yes.
So it's
fun.
these kinds of stories that
Yes.
you are going to bring to light beyond
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
the food itself.
Exactly. It's
Actually
it's
learning
beyond
about
just the
them.
food itself. And our next episode is really going to be a fun one too, because we went and visited all these restaurants that have a link to the Hulu show The Bear. Have you guys seen The Bear?
Of course, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we went to all of these restaurants that have some tie to the bear.
Ah, yes.
Obviously, Mr. Beef, right?
Yes, Mhm.
And the
yes.
best thing about Mr. Beef is I happened to run into Jeff Morrow, the Sandwich King. You know
yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah.
And Jeff does this thing, kind of like a Dave Portnoy thing, where he goes throughout Chicago neighborhoods and he tries sandwiches and he puts them on his social media. So we go out there, and who do we run into but Jeff Morrow doing his sandwich thing? So we ended up having so much fun. We did something together with him. 2 New Yorkers were in town visiting, a couple, and they had come to Chicago just to eat. thank you, New York, to come to Chicago because you know our food is so good just to eat. And they'd never heard of jardiniere. They'd never had Italian beef. And you know, we Chicagoans, we're proud of that. And they were blown away.
Imagine living your life without
Right?
having an
I
Italian
know.
beef.
I know.
know.
And then the other thing is that is one of the restaurants that sells these Chicago style potato chips that we feature this weekend. You guys, I did a
love
story
that story.
earlier this last week on these local style potato chips. A woman who lost her corporate job. She travels the world and would always be enthralled by the different potato chips from different countries. So she lost her job and she was like, you know what, I'm going to do Chicago potato chips. So the flavors are Italian beef, jardiniere, deep dish pizza,
Wow.
and Chicago style hot dog. So we go on the street with her.
Wow.
We go to JP Graziano, which if you do not know is a Chicago institution. They've been around, this is the 4th generation. Always voted one of the best sandwich shops in Chicago in any kind of poll that's taking place. And JP Graziano was the first place that bought these chips. And so they actually designed their jardiniere with the JP Graziano jardiniere in mind, the color and everything. The bags are adorable, so cute. She's doing really well. Her and her husband, he helped design these. I think some big chip company
I
is
think
going to
so
want to
too.
buy
Pick
her
it up.
out.
I think so too.
Because people love Chicago.
I'm guessing she has not done the Malort flavored
She'll-
potato chip.
No, but you know what else? Malort, did you know Malort has come up with these candies as well? I
Yeah,
should
they
have brought
have.
them.
Oh my
I
gosh,
have
they've
them
got
at my
candies.
desk. I'll bring them. I'll
You're
bring
probably
them so you
trying
guys
to
can
give them
try
Give them to
away.
your worst
Yeah.
enemy?
Yeah,
I
They
do
should
have a
have brought
question
them.
for you, Sylvia.
Yes.
Will a lot of these stories that you're working on, will they be, of course, they're going to be digital, so you'll be
Right.
able to see them here too, but will they be on air
Yes.
during our evening shows?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to air them. In fact, I might air the cinnamon roll today on the 4 or the
should.
5
Very
o'clock.
nice.
But we're airing them broadcast, and then you can, you know, to let everybody know, go digital to watch the half-hour Tasting Chicago. Yeah.
Okay.
It's super fun.
We only have a minute left, but
Yeah.
we have to add, there's an elephant in the room
Okay.
right now.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
what's
what is
that?
it?
And that is, how are you going to handle this behind
Oh.
the scenes, Sylvia? This is
I
a
know.
lot. A 3-pound
Well,
cinnamon roll.
Sylvia, I have
Th-
two
this-
people that can make themselves available.
Well, please.
To finish things
And
off.
I-
Yeah, if you need-
I want to
They
ask
could be the
you.
finishers.
I would love to bring Tasting Chicago to your favorite Chicago spot, okay?
Oh my gosh.
So I want you
Got
guys to
two
think
and-
about that. And
Okay.
Tasting Chicago will come with you because that's what we're asking all of our viewers. But here's the deal. You've got to send me a 30 to 60 second video. I don't want an email. I want a 30 to 60 second video explaining why Tasting Chicago should come to you. And you can send that to tastingchicago.com.
Do those come from viewers or do those come from the actual restaurant
They come-
folks that
Those
who
would
are you
be-
soliciting the homework?
I'm soliciting our viewers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm soliciting
okay,
you
okay,
too.
So 30 to 60
I'm
seconds.
And we'll
soliciting
spread the
you.
word. We'll
Yes.
spread the word.
I
Please
have one
think of-
spot
I can't
where
wait.
I'm going to make
do too.
Yeah,
my
good.
most solid sales pitch to you.
Okay. I want a
Sylvia,
video.
I can't wait. I
Yep.
can't wait to see these things roll out
So much fun.
and try some of this
You're
stuff.
going to have Sylvia back because she's going to have updates for us every single week.
We've got some fun
Caitlin's going to
stories.
love this too.
It'll be a step up
Oh,
from
let me try
the
this.
bar
You know
mix.
what?
But
What did you
we go to
think?
break.
Take
I
it,
love
Sylvia.
it.
Okay.
It's good.
We're giving these 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for
you.
being on the
Thanks for
program.
having me, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to have you the last couple days. We roll